we are here at the Salle University. Hi guys, we're walking.
We're heading to the Salle University.
So this is the stadium. Look, it's under renovation.
That's the evidence that Rizal's Philippines is
It's under renovation. So hi guys, we're here at the home of the Green Archers, the Salle University, Manila. Come on! Hi guys!
Hi, I'm Neil.
Hi, I'm Raya. I'm Mafe.
And I'm Faith, and we are here at the Salle University.
Lasalian education in the Philippines was established in 1910 when the pioneer brothers arrived. It was not until in 1911 when the brothers opened a school, which was then called the De La Salle College, at the Perez sa Manila compound in Calle Nazaleda in Paco. 10 years later, as the student population began to increase and due to the lack of space, the De La Salle College moved to a much wider lot in the southwestern part of the city along Taft Avenue in Malate. A competition for the design of the new school building was initiated by the Lasallian brothers. Thomas Mapua, a pensionado architect, won the competition against 9 other entries and was awarded with a prize of 5,000 pesos. Mapua is the country's first registered architect who was one of the first-generation pensionado architects who studied abroad. Educated in Cornell University in New York, he became one of the country's leading architects during the pre-war years, with the projects such as the De La Salle University's St. La Salle Hall and the Philippine General Hospital.
The cornerstone for the new school building was laid by the Archbishop of Manila, the Most Reverend Michael J. O. Doherty in March of 1920. The St. La Salle Hall was completed almost 4 years after, owing to the phase-by-phase construction because of the brothers' lack of funds. The new school building was officially opened in December 1924. In 1939, an addition was made to the St. La Salle Hall. Mapua added a chapel on the westernmost side of the building. After its completion, it was named as the Chapel of the Most Blessed Sacrament and was dedicated to Saint Joseph.
The years 1941 to 1945 were bitter years for the Philippines. The country was unexpectedly and forcibly dragged into war as the Japanese landed on Philippine soil. The capital city, Manila, was bombed by enemy planes. So La Salle, being located at the far end of the city and being far from the city center of Binondo, Ermita, and Santa Cruz, became a center of refugees for civilians. The Battle of Manila devastated and greatly reduced the Pearl of the Orient Seas into rubble. More than 80% of the city's structures were either damaged or ruined. For the civilians, the date 12 of February 1945 will forever be etched into their memories. It was when 25 civilians and 16 Lasallian brothers were brutally massacred by the fanatical Japanese force who vowed to fight to the death in the name of the Showa Emperor, known by many as Emperor Hirohito.
After the liberation of the city of Manila, the St. LaSalle Hall was in shambles, its exterior shelled by belligerent forces and its halls filled with the stench of death coming from the dead bodies massacred by the Imperial Japanese forces. Shortly after, the surviving brothers began to put LaSalle back on its feet, introducing more programs into its curriculum offerings. At present, the St. LaSalle Hall is now returned into its former glory by demolishing the front structure which housed the Marilyn Garland Conservatory. Because of the demolition, the university would now have an additional green breathing space. In its many years of existence as one of the premier universities in the Philippines, the De La Salle University St. LaSalle Hall gives us stories to tell and stories that will forever be etched on its halls. The St. LaSalle Hall is a witness to the country's colorful past, from the dark days of war to the liberation of an occupied nation, and will still be a witness to the progress of the nation in the future.
And that's all the things you need to know about the De La Salle University, Manila.
Until next time!
Bye!